Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
All right. Morning Clarity, Trader 007, what up? Trying to mark out some stuff here. Max getting a little feisty. I don't know why. Let's mark out the open. 565 and a quota. Right here. Let's mark out that open. Let's mark out that previous day close. 560. Open and close successfully marked out. All right, now let's look for what happened overnight here. We have a low. Let's see the time. So it looks like this is what I'm going to consider the London low. Morning, Coper. You was long and did not take profit. Trades by now. How's it going? Good news is, Coper, we just kind of retested that 40 area there on the ES 38. I'm sure I haven't looked at any tweets, but pretty sure that's okay. London low means nothing. London high means nothing. That's that was a reclaim area for long, so if I had to guess, let's see. Perfect action to start the day. The 77.16 recovery given in newsletters and live here. Targets for 24, 42, 58. We hit all. Work done. Okay. That 16 level did fail overnight, though. He's not really mentioning that, but it did. What up, Tony? Grand Rising. Caught a little off the 830 push. Let's go. Nice job. I like it. All right, so there's not really much of interest in the overnight. Let me take a look at our higher time frame here. We'll start with the 4-hour. We have kind of an obvious wick down there at the 240s. Previous day high, 124. That's about 400 points away. Don't really see anything here that's like screaming at me. Look at the hourly here. Do have an hourly swing up here. And it's also the previous day high, I believe. Or no, it's not. 785. What is that? It's a 9 a.m. high from yesterday. Okay. Good morning, Mad Moxie. How's it going? Let's take a look at the 15 here. Again, kind of got this swing here on the 15-minute here. At the 770, looking like it's probably where we're headed. I believe I would use this. Let's use this 15-minute gap as bias. So keep it simple here. Idea being we hold this gap, we're bullish. We lose this gap, we are bearish. You know, no need to be fancy with it. Let's just keep it simple. Don't got to be fancy. Let's keep it on the simplest of sides. That's all we got to do. All right. Pre-orb right now is 62 points. Really, if we're going to be taking the pre-orb, it needs to stay sort of right there. Needs to stay right there. Good morning, Primo. How's it going? Your AI Copilot is giving a target at 29,987. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I've been using Ninja for the opening range play on my Apex Funded account. I think I'm going to try Trade of 8 today. I don't know. Ninja's been being weird with sort of dropping the ATM strategy and stuff like that. I don't know why it's doing that. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on with it there, but that being said, we will have to mark this out. We'll have to mark it out manually, right? So we really want it to kind of stay right here. 67975 on the downside. The news today is we have FOMC minutes at 2 o'clock. That's really it. I probably treat that as like a no news, at least for the morning, you know. Maybe expect some chop, but overall, stay here. Stay here. I do kind of like the upside here over the downside. Future Trader, how's it going? Good morning. Yeah, FOMC days could be very trappy. It just depends. I kind of feel like we're going to grind up today, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me move my Trade of 8 chart over to here. I'll pull this over to take the opening range trade if we decide to take it. I'm leaning towards taking it, but, you know. Not 100% sure yet. I think if it stays right here, if it stays 60 points, I'll probably take it. We got 1 minute until it's set. So let me let's get some stuff pulled up here.
Okay, so and then after you join, check your dashboard.
Are my headset not on? No, it's not. Now let's do it. All right, 10 seconds here. It looks like the opening range is going to be set, the pre-orb, if you will. The pre-orbination. 62.5 points. That's reasonable. I like it. It's a good spot. A very good spot. Very good, very good. All right, let me double check this and make sure that you guys don't hear my music. Do you hear my music? Don't think you do. I don't think you do. No. You don't hear. I mean, I don't mind getting flags occasionally. 74225 is the high. Let me mark that out. 74225. Bam. All right, so looks like I'm going to take the pre-orb here on, I'm going to use Trade-Evate today to take it. I don't know. I mean, the problem with with me taking it on Ninja, I like it on Ninja in terms of, like, I don't know, I just like it on there, but it looks like it's just the ATM strategy's been disappearing a lot lately. So yeah, I can't be having that. You bought a few TPT 25Ks. Let's go. You the man. 775 dump. Hoping for a limit short. I'd be okay with that. That'd be sweeping a high. All right, let me get this pulled up. See what we got going on. Don't forget there's still gaps to be filled, for sure. Miss K, good morning. Good morning. You use code, yes, Clarity. I'm sure Kofper did. I hope Kofper did. $95. Still have 12 minutes till open. Still 12 minutes until open. Good morning, Wayne. We will do an account giveaway this morning. I gotta send out a code from yesterday. I forgot. Have to send out a code. Kind of building a little bull flag here, huh? Last bull flag got you. I see that. We do have a 1 minute inversion back to the upside here. It's kind of interesting. Do 5 minute candle here. Be patient today. Yeah, clarity. I fight that every day. Because I know if I'm patient, we trade way better. But I don't always have the ability to be patient. Nice little squeeze there. All right. Just jumped in on a little scalp long there. I took it on the funded account, so done on that one. But I'm still going to take the opening range. I do like it. Yeah, we kind of pulled back. We created a little bit of, we had an inversion here. I was kind of watching this. I missed it on the original entry. The entry would have been there. So I was watching this pullback. As soon as this candle kind of closed back above the high of that candle, creating a little bit of a bull flag here, I just went in and jumped in and boop, 10 points right away. So, little scary pre-market there, but I don't think it's too crazy. I mean, we're delivering from a 15-minute gap on that pullback. No real sweep of liquidity there, I guess, but I do think that the hourly, we're so close to these draws that it feels like that we're just going to spike up at open right through the 770, 780. Hopefully we can leave those levels for open. We'll see. Guys, I think we might have some Take Private Trader accounts to give away today. Let me take a look. Or at least one. Let me take a look. I think I saw an email saying that we did. Let's see if you guys did your thing. Hey, you guys did your thing. We got Take Private Trader account to give away. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. Breaking out the top, guys. Come on, man. I wanted it to save that. I really did. I wanted it to save this liquidity up here, but doesn't look like it's going to do it. I got to get this. Let me get this account sent over to the winner from yesterday. Okay. Got to get let's get a code together. I haven't opened the giveaway yet, guys. I'll open it now. Let me do it. Breaking out the top of the gap here. Just trying to rip, Tony. Good morning, Sue. How's it going? I like this push through. I almost took this right here. I almost took it. Duh, duh. Oh, I pulled up the same thing twice. You fell asleep during London, smoked way too much. All right, let me get this account sent over here. They said they wanted a lucid. A lucid. Let me see here. Martha wanted a lucid. All right, let me get the code here. All right, there we go. Code has been sent. Oh, made dinner for the family too. They paid you. Martha, your code sent. Tony Lanes, good morning. All right, we got 3.5 minutes still open here. We'll sit up here, get into a paying attention position. So I'm done on this account today, guys. Again, I'm up 200 bucks. Took that trade right there. Like I told you, kind of a 2-minute and a 1-minute inversion. I missed the entry because I was doing other stuff, but on the pullback kind of created a bit of a bull flag. You can see I got in there once we kind of started breaking it back above the high there. Quick and easy, 10 points, no drawdown. So that's good. Exclamation MM in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. All right, pulling back into the range here with about 2 minutes to go from open. I don't mind it. Oh, after a year after trying you on. Hey, it's everybody's time eventually. It's everybody's time eventually. All right, let's see, huh? 79.50 is going to be the short entry here. Let me look and see. Man, so difficult to place this sometimes. All right, so the 21 EMA or the 50 EMAs right there. I don't mind the short. I prefer the long, but I don't mind the short, if you get what I'm saying there. Alexi in the house. Good morning. And then 42.50. We got 1 minute here. I think I can go ahead and drop both. So we'll see what happens here, guys. We'll see what happens. I like the upside. I like the upside a lot. But again, a mechanical play here. So if it tags us in on the downside, we're going to take it. 38 seconds here till open. Right in the middle of the gap. This is like right where we like for it to be. So we just kind of let it do its thing. We break through that 21 EMA there, and that whole number, it could just run lower, but we'll see. The giveaway weekend, Derek, it's going to either be a Take Profit Trader 50K account, a Lucid 25K Flex, Trader's Launch, an Apex, a MyFunded Futures. You can choose. A lot of options. Tagged into the short. Tagged out of the short. Let's go. Pre-orb is amazing, guys. I'm telling you guys, if you aren't trading the pre-orb, I mean, like, I don't know what you're doing, especially on days when they set up, like, beautifully, like it is this morning. It's the perfect number. It's the perfect number, right, today. It's there's nothing to the upside holding us down. There's nothing to the downside holding us up in terms of, like, a whole number, a pivot, an EMA. Like, when it sets up like this, just beautiful, you know? It's just beautiful. You hit so fast, it gave you the money. Let's go. That's right. Let's go. Bouncing off the 21 EMA there on the 5 minute off the 60. I'm kind of watching this here. I might long here 2 micros. Maybe we go 3. Do we go 3 micros here or just 2? Back above the 21, I might take it. ES did not. ES still inside the opening range, guys. That's so we do have a small SMT here. Small SMT. Man, my headphones are beeping. I don't know where my I don't know where my charger is. I'm gonna go 2 micros here on this long, potentially. I'm gonna stab here. Above the 21 EMA here. I'm just thinking we squeeze. Don't really have to give it too much room here. Should just accelerate if it's going to go. I'm going to take 1 off there. I'm going to look for that 785 on the push-up. Actually, let's go. Yeah, well, I think we'll go 785. And push up here. Just kind of back through. Bounced off that 50. Oh, come on. Bounced off that 50 EMA there. I wasn't quick enough to get in there. My thought process here is like, okay, if we get back above the 21, we probably squeeze. Problem is here, the ES is not cooperating. It's kind of the problem. Good morning, Alcy Faye. The ES is not cooperating. I'm up 345 on this account already, so no point in being like super aggressive. Actually might just go 1 micro from now on. Let's go 1 micro, look for 10 points, something like that. Maybe go for like a runner. Maybe go 2 micros, look for a runner. But ES just broke out the bottom of the gap there. It is testing that 38 one more time, which is an area where we could just bounce. Man, I kind of want to just jump back in here, to be honest. You know what? Thinking. I was kind of considering just jumping in long there, but man, because ES is at the 38 level, really needs to hold that 38 level. I'm going to try it here with a really tight stop, I think. I'm going to go 2 micros. Stops at the low. Should, I mean, like, I think we get a reaction here. I like where the ES is. All right, stopped out there. Got 10 points, but got 10 points there. ES might lose that 38 there. Let's just see. Are we going to fill the gap, guys? We do got the gap down at 565. Keep that in mind. I mean, we're within 100 points of it now. One TV is at 500 bucks. Let's go. TPT is at 500 bucks. Nice. Took 4 trades, but caught half that long and most of that short. Let's go. So if we're kind of looking at this from just a 2-minute perspective, obviously we're in a 15-minute gap. We're in a 15-minute gap, but there's also a 2-minute here. I would say if we close below this 2-minute, I think we fill the gap. I think we push down at that point at 565. Is that an entry? No, it's not an entry. It's not an entry. So not much to do. I'm just going to wait. I mean, I'm up $361 after those first couple of stabs. I'm going to start working on some more Lucid accounts, guys, in the next few days. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. All right, it's pushing down here. ES below the 38 again. Looks like we might close below this 2-minute. VWAP sitting down there at the 586 area. We'll see if this thing can continue, if it bounces, or I have it at 601 on the 5-minute. Or that's NQ, not MQ though. First 5-minute candle of the day, red. Second 5-minute candle of the day, probably red too, looks like. All right, about to close below here. I think we run into the 565. I might would try a bounce play down there, but look what we have down here, guys. We got all these wicks down here. And also a previous day low down there as well. So I think we run into that area, probably run down here to the 515s. He was in a mini. Yeah. Hey, man. That's a good trade still. Makes sense for all these wicks to kind of get ran down here. The question is, like, where would you get in short at? It's a little tricky. Could get in here, but I mean, like, this candle closed right at the VWAP, so maybe a retest up here of the 620s. You might could take the short. The idea here is if ES holds below 38, we probably continue lower. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get in here, guys. I'm going to jump in short here. And I'm going to target that 515. I'll average into this. What happens if you get live with My Funny Futures and blow the live account? Yeah, you can start over again. I don't know about the 100K thing again, Primo. Not sure about that, but you can start again. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go stop to break even at the open, I think. I think we run these wicks down here. I don't know if we knife right through this level or not. It's the question. Come on, don't bounce out of there. I'm going to get myself... I shouldn't have let that stop me out. I should not have let that stop me out. I think if ES gets back above 38, I get out of this. But otherwise, I should just hold. Let's see if the ES holds below 38. If it does not, I get out. We'll get out there if we can. It's a 24-day cooldown. Okay, yeah. I thought it was some sort of cooldown, but I didn't want to say. I thought it was 45 days. So I didn't want to say anything. All right, ES is back above 38 here. I might just kill this. We're in 1 micro. Very, very light. Let's see if ES can reject the midpoint here. All right, I'm going to take this off here, guys. ES back above 38 there with some momentum. I like it. We filled the gap. Yeah. Kind of got a BPR here. You want that DXV data back in your life? Oh, let's go. Yeah, Pine Tree, I think just got moved to live too. So we'll see if ES gets back below 38 here and loses it. Man, I kind of want a long here. I'm going to be honest. It's a bit aggressive. It's a bit aggressive. It is a bit aggressive there. We got a singular gap on the 3-minute, guys. That is the most obvious here. You got a 12-point gap on the 2. It's not that obvious. This is kind of a balanced price range, though, as far as this 2 goes. I'm considering. I mean, I'll get back in the short here if I'll get back in the short if ES loses 38. That's kind of my the idea. I can just put my stop back above this swing because at that point you don't want price to come back. So if we kind of just V-shape right back through this 3-minute here and the 5, I'll consider taking it, but long. Especially with ES on a recovery of a key level there. Recovery of that 38. Could just be long right now, to be honest. ES has recovered the 38. Could be a good spot to short. I don't know. Yeah, it does break it up. I don't mind it weeks. I don't know. It doesn't happen to me that often because I don't go that large. I usually just hit the button more than once anyway to break them up because I like to scale in and scale out. Uh, all right, if ES loses 38 here, guys, this would be your long entry on the ES. If it pulls back here and taps that 38 and holds, that would kind of be your acceptance of this level. Maybe get a long out of there. Also, you got a max indicator barking. You got the max indicator popping off here as well. Let's see if ES holds the 38 here. If ES holds the 38, I'll probably jump in long. All right, ES at the 38 here. Let's see if it holds. Let's see if ES can hold. ES bouncing off the 38 there. I'm long ES. Really not going to... Oh, my God. What is that? There's no news. I'm out. That was a wick down candle. I don't know what that was. Got me out real quick, though. Looks like we're going to get down to that previous day close. Run those wicks. Let's go, Jamie. Nice. I don't know, weeks. I mean, it's the things like ES was holding the 38. I think it's okay to take it there. I had like a 5-point stop. End up losing about 5.5, 6 points on it. Put me slightly red on the day, but that's all right. Oh, that just killed your lucid. That sucks. That's wild. I don't know what that candle was. It's definitely not normal. That's not a normal candle. It's not a normal candle. What do we got? 515. I want to see. This is kind of a. This could kind of be a Huss setup. Overnight low 430s. This thing is just ripping. Let this thing go. I know, Tony. It was crazy. I stabbed long. I'm glad I actually stabbed on the ES there. I think I was able to get out a little easier. ETR, yeah, it did just bounce up. So we get a push back into the 515. I'll take it. Boom. Didn't close. Well, yeah, I don't think, did we close below on the 15? No, we didn't. Or maybe we did. It's close. It's close. Good morning, Lucky Mine. All right, running the overnight low there. Lucky Mine, I don't know. I mean, that's not a normal candle. It's not a normal candle. See kind of how we close. 240s down there. See if we get a push back up here. I'm looking for a push back into the 515s. Probably just, I'll break this up into single. But yeah, I don't know what that is, Lucky Mine. I don't know what that was. That was definitely not a normal candle. Not a normal candle. See if we get the push up here. We are tapping into that. Well, I'm not tapping into the gap yet. Yes, it's back above the VWAP here. Kind of looks like it wants to go. Market makers are in the game. New 5-minute candle here. I'm going to try a little short here, guys, if we get it. Stop to break even. 10 points. Out of one there. Holding a runner. Holding one down to 240s. Down to 240s. What up, AD? How's it going? Oh, you're too afraid to trade now? What happened? Son of Wall Street, good morning. Oh, is that because of that weeks? Come on, get down there. Get down there, bro. ES is above 38 again here, guys. ES is above 38, which is not a good sign for my short here, but I am down to a runner. Killed 1 and 9 now. Is moving insane. Yeah, kind of is moving wild. ATR's at 64 on the 2-minute, guys. 64. Come on, get out there. Lose the 90, we go. I don't like how the ES looks, though, for my short, but... Back up $211 now. Look for a really big short here if we can get it. Lose 90. If we can lose 90, ES gets back below 38. Those are the conditions. Those are the conditions, guys. All right, back below 90 here. I like it. I like it. Come on, keep going. ES lose that 38 here with some momentum. Let's get this push down lower going. Oh, man. You keep shoving back up into my entry here. You know what, though? My entry, I was going to say my stop needed to be above this wick, actually. What up, heads up? How's it going? Same idea as before. I kind of think that's a good spot for a long, potentially. What I'll do is I'll kind of play it like El Husco does. I should have had my stop like 10 points above the 515. This was a hush trade, guys. Previous day low, what he likes to see is a 5-minute candle close below the previous day low, and then he just takes the retest. I do know sometimes he will wait for the retest to get back below the low. So in this case, it would be back below 460. And then his stop would go kind of above the 524s, but we'll see. Yeah, another one that week's got the final 2 halfway. I should have had my stop up here. I just now realized that I had it in the wrong spot, really. it's probably gonna, it might print again. I called the end of the short. What do we call this? A Husco? Probably. I think this is gonna work. I should have stayed in this. Do we get back in? Yeah, let's get back in. I think it's worthy of getting back in here. I think it's fine to get back in. You didn't call in the shop. Yeah, what up, JDL? Hope everyone's surviving. Yeah. News updated at 9:40. Is that what that was? Oh, it's 10:02. Top of the hour here. That was the top of the hour candle. That is a little bit scary. What did I do? You just walked away for a minute. Your entry's lower. Primo, I accidentally got stopped out. I should have my stop up here, and it wicked up and stopped me out, and then I decided to re-enter on the break below the previous 5-minute low. So I just re-entered. It's still a valid play, but the risk is obviously a little bit more than what it was. There was no risk earlier, really. So, but yeah, I just jumped in for the break of the candle there. I should have had my stop where it was supposed to be, but I did not. So, like, you know. Man, I can't even get 7 points here. What's going on? But yeah, if ES kind of gets back above 38, I'll probably just get out of this. Ola, I already sent it over to them. Just waiting on them to credit the account. He did respond, so I know he got it. But I'll check, and I didn't actually read the response, but I did see a response. May get stopped out here. We'll see. Considering adding kind of right in here. Yeah, ES is working its way back up above 38. It's kind of chopping around that area. I'm going to go ahead and add here. What am I in? Oh, I'm in too much. 12. I thought I was only in 10. It's all right. Should be fine. Let's get the average down here a little bit. Back down to 3. All right, so even if this loses, we'll still be in the green small. Good morning, Donna. All right, gonna go ahead and take that one off there for 50 bucks. Now effectively can have my stop here and be relatively basically break even. And we'll see if we hit the 241. We either hit it or we don't, right? We'll see. Oh, we're doing what we can. Doing what we can. We're up 233. I think we're risking about $50, $60 on this trade now. $60 for a potential 500. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So we're either going to be up like 175 or 775, something like that. ES kind of glued to that 38. Really got to lose the VWAP there at the 30 to get lower here. So we get back through this low down here at the 407s. Boom, 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 boom. Can we push lower, guys? Can we push lower? uh, all right, yes, hold below 38 right now. Below this low, let's see if we can get some acceleration. If we can close below 390. Good enough? Let's go, Jamie. I'm considering covering too. I would be up $400. Man, I could get so much more. So the thing is, like, I could get such a bigger trade here if I just hold. You know what? Let's just go break even. It's going to 240. Like, I think it's going to 240. I don't know how, though, is the thing. I'm going to take it there, guys. ES at the VWAP. Now that I'm out, you guys know what's coming. You know what's coming. I just don't want to deal with the like little bit of back and forth here. I don't know. Probably should have held. I mean, it was still basically 100 points. I mean, we were short, like I think a 480 average, so close to 100 points. We're up $417. ES is about to push through the VWAP. Oh, is it? Okay, I got you. Oh, ES making its way through the VWAP here. I mean, you could re-enter at 430 if you got to push back up into the 430. I guess I should have moved my stop down to 440. That would have been the safest place for it. And but then again, that's still 50 or 60 points above that where price was. So let's see here. I mean, a pop back up to 430 is not the end of the world here. If you guys haven't already hit the like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Enter the giveaway !MM in the chat. I do appreciate you guys. Again, today's giveaway, you can choose. It's a pig and a poke. It is a grab bag. You can choose between an Apex, any size evaluation, My Funded Futures 50K Rapid, Take Profit Trader 50K account, Trader's Launch futures account, and Lucid 25K Flex. It's a grab bag. You can choose. So if you are out, you could re-enter off this 430 with about a 20-point stop if you wanted to. You already got a 15, 20-point reaction off the 430 directly there. This is the Husk model. Husk CT, as they call it. You know, you got the ICT, you got the Ike CT. This is the Husk CT. So you would have hit your first two targets. Should be 10 points on the first two. And then your stop would just be 10 points above. So you'd probably be getting stopped out here. But you did get a reaction off of it. It'd be a break-even trade at that point. A break-even trade. Looks like, is that Tom's? Can't Tom shorted way down here too? Off the 430. Nice reaction there. Pushing back down. ES hitting the 38 again. Oh, but let me see what did they say? So it said that that account would be credited today for the Trader's Launch. I mean, back below 430 here, you could jump back in. I'm not going to do it. Let's go, Jamie. Nice job. Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong walking away green. What up, Trading Star? Kind of like easing my way along on this builder here. 417. I'm up about $1,000. What time is Trump talking today, guys? Good morning, Mighty Mouse. What time is Trump talking? Now, ES making its way back above 38, guys. And look what you have here. We've built up some engineered trend line liquidity here as well. So I'm not going to be completely shocked if you get like that Hulk smash boner candle. You know, I would not be completely surprised to see a Hulk smash boner candle here through this. Now, obviously, you got to break through that trend line to get to it. Past your 25K TPT. Let's go. Of course, it's got to break that trend line first, guys, before it does that. Back below 430, not a great sign. Not a great sign, but this will be a good target for later, potentially. I mean, what do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches on it. One more shove into it. If it breaks through there, I think we run to the 530s. 525, 530. If you put in a 2-minute OB here and you break the trend line at the same time, that means you can put your stop at the hard. You have a hard stop down here at 419. Entry would be like 476. It'd be around a 50-point stop. If you get it. If you can get it. Or if it creates the OB here, if we create an order block on the 2-minute without breaking the trend line there, like theoretically you could just take it there, but I'd probably wait. Yes, losing the 38 there for the moment. Obviously no OB there on the 2-minute. Still bearish. I still think we get the 4. I still think we get to push down into the 4s. We'll see. But, you know, just trying to make an argument for potentially to go higher. You know, you got to think about it both ways, right? Can't just be one-sided. Below the low here, guys, all bets are off. This thing might just dump. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button. Again, enter the giveaway, !MM. We'll be doing the giveaway right around 11 o'clock. About another 30, 40 minutes here. Next target, 240. I like 240. I mean, I really do. I like 240. But at this point, we are 200 points away from it, right? So man, we're just chopping around here, guys, just grinding. Eventually, it's going to break out another direction, probably lower. We had to guess, probably lower. But again, I do like how we're engineering some liquidity to the upside potentially for later on. You know, like if we kind of get one more rejection here, that might be for the best. Give you a little better RR, a little better stop. for the kind of run up, you know. Woo. Yeah, yes, it's holding. It's just stuck. It's stuck right there in the opening range still. The 15-minute opening range, ES right in the middle of it. Nasdaq's already broke out the bottom of the opening range. Initial balance is going to be set in 5 or 6 minutes here. It does look kind of good that this is the area where the initial balance short would be. So like I do kind of like that area. Previous day close, the open there. So we'll see. You may be done. Your 3 remaining evals are within striking distance. Let's go. Yeah, it could Coper, right? Generate some liquidity for later this afternoon. I think as long as we stay below this area here, you know. Also, what else do you have up in this area? You guys see what this is? So look, you have a 15-minute inversion here. So not only do you have the previous day close, you have the open, you have the 50% of the opening range. You also have a balanced price range on the 15-minute here. So like this pushback up into this level is a really strong short zone. It really, really is. I might take a flyer on that if it happens. Very, very strong short zone up there in the 560s, 570s, if we get the pushback up into that area. That's an if, though. Up 7K on your swing account. Let's go. $6E. I mean, what the hell? I don't even know what 6E is, Black Beauty. What is that? You traded gold pre-market? I like gold, but I've been strayed away from it a little bit lately, but for no real reason. Just haven't been watching it. 6E, I'm looking it up. I don't remember what it is. Oh, the euro. Gotcha. The euro. Gold to the moon. Holy cow. Wow. Man, gold is just ripping, guys. Since 8:30, it's up $120. Gold's absolutely flying. Holy smokes. I did trade gold the other night. All right, guys, this is what I was talking about here. This is a really good, it's kind of like a really good candle there. A change your mind candle on a potential long here. I'm going to try it, but I'm only going to take it with 1 micro here. And I think I'm going to front run this even up here. I'm going to go for 504. They're always together. Nice. Yeah, I did. I just looked at the chart, Black Beauty. It's insane. It's crazy. By the way, I did not wait for the candle to close here. Just putting that out there. I should have. I'm going to go break even at 90. Break even will be here. Candle closes 25 seconds. Stop to break even. Come on. I'm going to give it some room. I'll give it 15 points. I expected a reaction off the 90, but like not that bad. Bitcoin's up too. I'll go break even on the, yeah, now I'll go break even. Now it should just fly. Get up there. Man, there's no reason for this to come back here. Go. All right, I'm going to take my 15 points there, guys. It's still going to go. I think it's still going to go, but I'm going to take it. You really want to kind of be careful right here. Right? I'm be trading into that previous day low there. I just don't want, I don't know. I think that we are bearish overall, so any longs I'm a little with, but I do think it hits. 504 was my profit target. It came within 2 points of it. Really was just targeting the bodies of the candle there. It's going to hit it. There it is. Again, the end of the low resistance liquidity here is 526. Heads up, yeah, I'm green 450 and 200. So 420 or 526 is the end of the low resistance liquidity there. You got the previous day low right here at 514. So be careful right here. Again, like I think a push up into the 600s maybe makes a lot of sense. But you got so much up here, right? I would think if I'm looking for a short, I'm looking at 585 as a good short area. Where would your stop be if you shorted 585? You'd go for a nice R there all the way down to 240. So I think your stop would need to be, it's about 150 points. So keep that in mind if you decide to short there. A lot would depend on, here's kind of the idea. I mean, if you're looking at the ES here, it's already at its opening range high almost. 77.46 is the opening range high on the ES. So Nasdaq is definitely the weaker pair here. Today has been pretty nice, Jamie. It has been readable action. And like, that's the thing you want, right? If the market kind of does what you think it's going to do, then those are the best days to trade. When you're seeing the market pretty clear and it's doing kind of what you want it to do. Like, did I have to take that off there? No, I didn't have to, but stop was at the break even. I just wanted to take some points, so I took some points. Probably not the best way to do it, but that's what I did. Again, I think that up here is going to be a really, really good sort of short zone. Now, you may not even get up here because you got so much to get through. 50 MA, VWAP, midpoint of the range, previous day close, open, balanced price range. Like, look at all the stuff you have up here. It's a really good zone to get started on a short up there. Look at that previous day low there doing its job. It really doesn't make sense for it not to at least hit the 526, but it may not. Remember, guys, we do have FOMC minutes at 2 o'clock today. So I'm not going to be shocked if price kind of slows down. Yay, yay. I think I'm listening to the same playlist as I listened to yesterday. And wait for it. Wait for it. LRLR not ran. $21 EMA and 50 are right there. So I'm not going to be shocked if we kind of get this. Not going to be shocked. Bam. There's the 526. That's a pretty bullish candle there. There's the VWAP. Uh-oh. We may not get a pullback there, guys. We may not. Man, I want a short up here at like the 565s, but I'm not willing to risk 150 points, even if the R is big. I could take it and maybe have a 25-point stop, but like even that, I don't feel like is enough. Could maybe have a stop there. Still 50 points. I'm going to try a previous day close. Tagged in. Back below 558, I'm going to go break even. I want to just go. Come on. Get down there. Asshole. It's going to go up and stop me out. Now it's going to go down. Rude. Again, the short zone's kind of like, up here somewhere. I did kind of tap it already, but VWAP's right. Yes. Oh. All right. I could backdoor this. All right, back in. Do, 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 do. Again, you really need like 150 point stop to put it where it needs to be out of this short zone. I don't, I don't know. I'm not willing to risk that much. So, on this here idea, your first kind of scale point would be down here, right? 468. Your second scale would be 375, and then I would hold for 240 potentially. And you're like, if you're in this, I mean, depending on how you're sizing, I mean, you could put your stop here. There's a little bearish OB here, 620s, but your stop really supposed to go at 740s. So I'm just taking a little, I just took a little reaction there, up 485 after that exchange. Bounced off the 21 EMA and the VWAP on the top side there. 50 EMA on the 2, 21 on the 5. And the reason I had the short zone down here and not up here where the top of the short zone is kind of like at that BPR, right? The 15-minute BPR. But you got a 2-minute OB here. You do have a small 5-minute OB there as well, a little bit higher, like 590. It's kind of the top side of this. So it could go up to 590. You'd really want to see a bearish reaction there, though. I mean, it kind of has done what you expected to do, at least for now, right? We're just up, up, up. We hit the target, we hit the bearish, and then we're kind of getting the reaction there. Not really a huge movement down yet, but 45 points down. See if it can just hold below it. Now, the more times that it kind of like, I don't know, the more times it pushes into this, the less I like it. Realistically, you kind of want to see it like maybe one more push into it and then a lower high and just start putting in lower highs. If it just baby sweeps this high and then puts in a lower high, that'd be a pretty good sign. But the problem is ES is kind of in no man's land. No real resistance until 56. Currently sitting at 50. I don't know. I don't harmonize. I don't really try to like guess. I don't think the minutes I don't expect much from the minutes, to be honest. I don't think they're going to do much. I don't expect them to do much. We definitely got some resistance here. The question is, can it hold? Can it hold us down? So funny because I came into the day really kind of looking for longs, but pretty quickly, you know, that's the thing I talk about. Like, I react to the market, right? Just because I'm bullish at open doesn't mean I'm going to stay bullish. All right, guys, I got to run to the toilet right quick. Oh, I can't hold it. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Oh, we're back. And here's the thing, guys. If we kind of get above, I mean, I think like, you know, I like the short idea here. I really do. I think that that's the best idea. But like, I mean, you get a candle up here, all bets are off, right? I think it's more than likely a good short area. But, you know, you got to think both ways here. And I'm okay with like missing out on the short, right? I was unwilling to put my stop to where I wanted it, where it needed to be. So for that reason, I took short profit. That's okay. Some profit's better than a no profit. There's a little pullback here, guys, making its way through the EMAs. Gotta text my daughter. Da-da-da-da. Are you talking about day traders room? What are you talking about? Day traders? Are you talking about day traders? It's right there, room. Look, sign up. Or are you talking about trade day? I think you're talking about trade day. What up, dude monkey? It was clearing your accounts on your Lucid dashboard and accidentally cleared 2 active evals. Oh, that's crazy. All right, room. Right there. Get funded. Bam. Should be it. No? So from there, you're going to pick your account. Pick the account that you want. Right? And it'll take you to the sign up page. You'll put in the code that you have. And you're good. You have to select the account that you want. Put in the code. You're good. Well, I can't do it in front of you. Let me go through it and see. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not really signing up. So you just select trade of 8, quick pay, intraday. We'll select this one. Get funded. And then it takes you here. Already have an account? Log in. You don't have an account? First name, last name, email. I agree. Continue. That's it. That's all you got to do. Yeah, give it a try. Give it a try. It can be both ways. It can be, you can have intraday or you can have end of day on trade day. It's up to you. It's up to you. I'm not a huge fan of this candle, guys, but if this just baby sweeps the high here and gets back below sort of 560, so long gang target 600, yeah, that could be a good spot. You have a limit order short at 598. I like that area. I wouldn't really want to see it much higher than this right here. We're tapping into that tiny, tiny 5-minute order block. Not very big. I'd want to see a bearish reaction here. I mean, previous day close held it down for a minute there, but I don't like. I just feel like if we breach, if we get above 617, then it's probably not bearish. Not going to be, we might make our way back to the highs. I guess there is some argument to be made for 635 being swept here. I'm actually gonna, yeah, let's give it a quick try here. I'm gonna try a quick short. Let's look for 10 points. 584. I'm gonna go break even. Right here. Eh. Kind of one of those trades where I just want to see it go down if it's going to go. Didn't go. Long to thong. It looks like maybe that 535 area might get taken. Again, I don't like this now. I don't like this now. Doesn't mean it can't work. Again, your stop, if you really are short, needs to be at 741. I'm not putting mine there. So we're looking for the scalp. We're looking for the scalpy. Looking for that scalpy. So there it is. It would have breached where I would have put my stop. So guys, I'm going to tell you about some of the deals that are going on right now. Tradeify is 40% off. You also get an additional 5% off if you bundle. Use code MM. Take Profit Trader, remember, is 50% off only this week. No activation fee, 3 days to pass. Use code MM. Bulanox is 90% off. Code MM, 45% off their new no activation fee accounts and their direct to funded accounts. Code MM1. Apex is 90% off. Code MYTH, MYTH. My Funded Futures is still 50% off. Code MM. Trade Days 55% off. Code MM. Funded Futures Network, code MM. I think it's buy one get one free, 50% off still. Day Traders, I think, is 80% off. Code MM. Lucid, 40% off the daily accounts. Code MM. Traders Launch, I think, is 15% off. Code MM. You get the idea. You get the idea. Again, let's kind of see what reaction we get out of this BPR here. I mean, 635 could get ran. Let's kind of see what the reaction is up there at the 635. So I'm kind of looking at like that wick. But on the 5-minute, it's sitting inside a bearish gap there. So not a very big one, but let's see what happens. From a fit perspective, that's probably OTE of the range here. Yeah. Like, only problem here is like ES is already above the highs, guys. It's already taken out the overnight high. It's all the way up to 60 here off the reclaim of that 38. ES looking quite a bit stronger through the 60, 67. Previous day open at 66 next up. It's all the way up to 62 right now. Top of the hour is right now, so 11 o'clock. All right, you guys about ready to do the giveaway? Let's look at doing the giveaway here. We got 124 people in the giveaway. There's only 36 people in here. So yeah. We're going to shotgun this thing. I'm going to throw 1 minute on the clock. 1 minute on the clock. Go. $24 seconds. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What the hell? $90. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Go! All right, Visible, you know what to do. Send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. Are you here, Visible? You entered before? What? methodicalman@gmail.com. Yeah, Trading Star, I did a shotgun. I don't know if you saw. I did a shotgun. I had already started the race. Otherwise, I would have put you in. Visible, go and send me an email. And, well, I'll actually check and see if you were in there. I don't know. You might have been. I'll look to see if I... Yeah, oh, wait. Trading Star. Let me see if you were in there. Pick an account, though. Whatever account you want there, just let me know. What is this game? This is a perfect game. Sorry, Visible. Or no, not Visible, Trading Star. I don't see you in there. I'm still looking, though. Wait, is that you? No. Oh, you entered the shotgun. Yeah, it may not have got you in. I don't know. Sometimes it does that. Are you not in there? Let me see. Where is it at? There's so many people in there. It's hard for me to go through it. I'm trying to see if I see you, though. Yeah, I'm sorry if it didn't get you in there. I don't know. I don't know. Stream was behind. Yeah, sometimes it is behind. JDO. Sometimes you got to hit the live button. Usually I'll say like, hey, we're going to do the giveaway, blah, blah, blah. But I have a meeting today, so I have to get out of here. But I'm sorry, guys, if you couldn't get in. Guess what? There's good news. There's going to be a lot of more giveaways, so it's fine. It'll be fine. But anyways, guys, if you haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed, I am going to be out of here. We got stuff to do today, so show you the P&L right quick. This is our funded account from Apex. We are up $199. And then the My Funded Futures account, $481. So those are the only accounts that we traded today. I do appreciate you guys watching, and as always, I will see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect